Good morning, everyone. Now we are going to work on question number 7. Question number 7 is giving one function f of x equal 4x minus x squared, which is a quadratic function, the graphing as you see right here. The question part A is asked you, based on the graphing of the function, which statement is true? Now let's see. The first one is focus on the interval for x is less than 0. Now we can see x less than 0, basically for graphing from here to here. Now, if you remember in class, I said you can draw a one-way car from left to right. One way. If your car is driving up, your function is increasing. Now let's look at this interval from here. Is your car going up or going down? Of course, it's going up. Therefore, function here is increasing. Now, A and B, where A it says increasing on this interval. Of course, A is your choice. Okay, you can circle it. Now, let's look at the second interval between 0 to 2. For x, 0 is right here, 2 is here. Between 0 to 2, which we are going to focus on the interval somewhere here. Let me change a different color, the blue color. Okay. Now, back to your car. Keep going. Is your car driving up or down? Of course, it's still keep driving up. Now, back to choice C and D. C is increasing, D is decreasing. So, since the car is keep going up, therefore your function is increasing. Next group is talking about the interval for x between 2 and 4. Let me use the green color. X is 2 is right here. X is 4 right here. Now look at the green part. See your car climb on top of the mountain. Now it's going down. So when we say if it's going down, then the function is decreasing. And the last one, when we talk about greater than 4 for x equal 4 is right here. Greater than 4 basically is the black one, black color part. Where keep driving your car, we can see your car is going like deeply down, right? Therefore, for G and H, where H it says it's decreasing. So for part A, it's not that difficult. Just thinking you have a one-way car from left to right. If your car is going up, your function is increasing. Your car is going up, your function is increasing. Your car is going down, then your function is decreasing. So A, C, F, and H are the correct choices for part A. For part B, where you're going to have another 8 choices. Again, it's still based on the graphing. So it talks about your f of x. Remember, f of x has another name of y. Basically, this part is trying to ask you, what about your y? And using the same interval, look at the red part. The zigzag line for the red part. If I pick randomly any other point here, any point here. So what about the y here? Any point your y here is less than 0 because it's below the x-axis. Where your y equals 0 is here. It's all below 0. Therefore, for the red part, your f of x must be less than 0. Therefore, you need to pick up A. So let's look at the second group. from 0 to 2. Now 0 to 2, we use the blue color if you remember. Now, if you pick up any point on the graphing, check your y. Is your y less than 0, which means below 0, or above 0? Of course, on the blue line, all your y's are above 0. Now, you should pick up above, which means greater than 0. For a few students, you got confused to read those two signs. So this is my hint. 2 point. Of course, it's more than the side only has 1 point. Therefore, if you have some sign like this, read as greater. And look at those parts. The left side only has 1 point. Right side has 2. Of course, 1 is less than 2. So left is less than right. Read as less than. Now look at the interval for 2 to 4, which is the green color, as you can see. Any single y here is still above 0, which means it's greater than 0. Now pick up which one is greater than 0. Okay, last part, greater than 4, which is the black one. Pick up any point here and check. Every y is less than 0. Therefore, less than 0. You're going to have another 4 correct solutions for part B, which are A, D, F, and G. Okay, so let's do a quick summary for question number 7. Basically, the skill is how do you read the graphing? Okay, if your car is going up, your function is increasing. If your car is going down, your function is decreasing. If your point on the graphing below 0, then your function is less than 0. If your point on the graphing for y, which is above 0, then your function is greater than 0. We only focus on y, okay? Because f of x has another name as y.